뜨거워요.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Hollywood Sports. Guys, coming up with another Sunday night football. All right, guys. We're going up against Beat and Teach, man. Beat and Teach, Andre Collins. He's rolling with the Seahawks, man. He's rolling with the Seahawks. I don't like playing the Seahawks. I like the Seahawks up here in Seattle, but I don't like playing the Seahawks. And we are going to Seahawk Land. Yeah, we're going to Seahawk Land, baby. Let's go. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel.
This is the NFL
welcome to Sunday Night
Sports,
Football.
and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Washington Redskins.
All right, let's have some fun. Let's have some
Dustin
fun.
Hopkins
Up
set
in
to
here,
get this
up
one
in
going.
here.
And off we go from Seattle. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Let's do it, baby. Let's do it. Let's see what these Seahawks got going on here. You know, everybody that knows, that subscribes to me, know how I play. And most of these guys are going to use the same play over and over and over. Guarantee you. They all going to play the exact same way. Here we go.
This is the Oklahoma State
Bam, bam.
Chris Carson.
Bam, bam. We know the
No
stretch is the
chance
first
of
play,
turning
baby.
the
We know
corner. He
that.
can only get back to the line of scrimmage.
We're gonna wait for Russell Wilson to roll out. Are you going the other way? Going the other way now? Bam, bam. Bam, bam. Bam, bam.
A gain of 5.
Bam, bam.
A quick burst there, and he
You
nicely
went
bit
left,
off a pretty
then you
decent
gonna
game.
stretch right. You still got 3rd and 4. Let's go. All right. These guys max protect, and then they look for one receiver and hope he's open. All right, here we go.
From the shotgun.
All right. Don't start with Russell. Don't start with Russell, baby. We got him locked down.
3 yards short of the first.
All right, here we go. He's going 4 on 4. Nobody wants to punt the football. Here we go. Here we go. He's just going to run. He's going to do the same thing to the other side. Here we go. We ain't threatening. We ain't threatening. Let's go. Let's go, man.
Here we go.
Don't run. Don't take off. Ah, he got it. He got it.
And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Ball up to the 35
man,
now
they don't
as
punt.
they come up on
They don't
1st
punt,
and
dude.
10.
We can't let you get to the outside, man. You can have the inside, but you can't get to the outside. Let's go.
Carson. 8 yards on the pickup, and
yeah,
they'll have some options
teach.
on 2nd and
You gonna
short.
teach me something.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early.
Let's go. He just gonna stretch all game.
The game progresses.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Go ahead, run him up the middle. No, you ain't.
Now Wilson.
Give me that.
And his throw is incomplete. Strong safety Landon Collins, the one who got a hand in there, knocked it away.
Let's go, baby. It's going to be a struggle.
Nice play there.
It's going to be a struggle.
And to me, one thing's for
sure. It's going to be a struggle, baby.
When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get
Five
takeaways.
wide.
You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that. They might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one,
we are locking up, baby. We are locking up in here. Man, we got to stop this.
Brandon,
I'm tired of these 4th downs. People getting these 4th downs. Man, I see people going 4th and 20s, 4th and 30s and be
I don't
getting
know
it.
that they'd be wise to
We're
try
going to try, guys. We're going to try to blitz him. We're going to try to blitz him. Here we go.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Let's hope it work. Let's hope it work. Quick pass, pick six. Quick pass, pick six. Quick pass, pick six. Quick pass, pick 6.
They'll indeed go for it with Wilson.
That's that same one he threw at the beginning. Okay.
He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 yards and a Seattle first down. So that is twice on the opening drive that they've
struggle.
They've converted both.
I don't know if they're using analytics, which might tell them, hey, more times you go for it on 4th down, the better your odds.
I ain't going to get the ball back, man.
But let's face it, most
teams ain't going to get the ball back.
Go for it twice on 4th down in the first quarter of the game. I mean, we might not see it 2 more times all season.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Come on, baby. Undercrush.
Now a give, right side. It's
this time I let him get to the outside and stretch it. I thought he might run up the middle.
Down to the 28.
That's all right. He's just going to stretch it all game. That's cool.
15, first down, Seahawks. They run it with Carson. That really sets him back. A loss of 6.
Sometimes I accidentally run commit. I got to be careful with that.
Check nickel.
On 2nd down now, it's Carson. They get 8 yards back there, and they could use another one.
Man, these guys always want to play me, man, and this is how they play. Stretch right, stretch left, stretch left, go up the middle. Stretch right, stretch left, go up the middle.
Good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
To throw is Wilson.
Come on!
And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
That should have been gone to the house, man. That should have been gone to the house. I don't want no SWAT animation. I tried to pick that.
Defense just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Going for it has paid off twice already on this drive. Can they convert again on 4th down? Let's see. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson.
I keep forgetting about that dumb pass right there.
What a diving catch there. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
I don't know why that does that, man. I wish they fixed that. Do something.
On 2nd down, it's Carson, and he is met in his tracks behind the line.
You got to stop that quick pass to the left.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here. They're in the midst of a nice drive, but facing a 3rd and long here.
We got to get a pick, babe. We need this pick.
They'll toss it out to Carson. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackles made.
He ain't going to take the 3. He ain't going to take the 3.
They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down.
We got to stop him this time.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside.
He's kicking it. Oh, okay.
That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
Bring up the whole first quarter, and he missed the field goal.
That is no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Woo.
And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, and you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. I don't think anyone got a finger on
it. Let's see how you play defense.
That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
You're probably going to play the same defense over and over and over. It's my guess. Andre Collins.
Haskins and the Redskins come up first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Our receivers can't get no separation. Come on, audible.
Now Haskins on first down. And he hits the tight end. It's Davis. And he's going to be taken down right
He's going to
at
play that
the
all
line.
game. He's going to play that
No
all
gain there on
game.
the completion, 2nd and 10.
See if we can get him in the jet
throw and
sweep.
catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it
Give
to
me
him.
that
He
block,
could make
baby.
a
We can
man or
get the
two
edge.
miss,
Give me
but
the
that
edge.
window
Give me the
closed
edge.
quickly.
Give me the edge.
They hand off to
Give me
their
the
big
edge.
tight end. Covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I told you going to stay in
They
that
lost
defense,
2
y'all.
there, and it's 3rd down.
Let's go. Time to end it. Watch the run. Watch the run.
They go play action with Haskins. Open man, it's Vernon Davis.
Go.
And they're
Let's
going
go.
to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Last play, they didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
let's go back to the
now
base.
They
Let's
gain
go back
almost
to the base.
40 yards here. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
He's manning me up. Dang it. No, he's not. No, he's not.
Haskins looking to throw on first down. And this is going to be incomplete.
And
I hate
why
when the
he's gotta be
receivers get
happy to have
caught
that.
up in a
Those
line
are
like
open
that.
in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Second and 10. Here's Haskins again. He'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense
Told
and
you
you
gonna
can
stay in that
see
same defense, guys. I
momentum,
told you.
because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
50 cent. Mike, 50 cent.
Haskins on 3rd down.
No!
And that's knocked away and
Bobby
incomplete.
Wagner.
The linebacker
Bobby
Bobby
Wagner.
Wagner able to get back in coverage and knock it free.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Oh, I missed it.
And he's gonna miss this one. Wide to the
Wow.
left from distance. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little, and when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate, and in doing so, sent this one off target.
They try the 50-yarder and miss it, and now this offense has it 1st and 10 at the 40. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Check 26. Check 26.
Throwing on 2nd down.
There we go.
Wilson,
Don't get out of the
and
pocket.
can't
Do
get
not go out of the
rid He's
pocket.
taken down.
Do not do that.
Montez Sweat. Credit him with a sack as he buries
That's
him
what
for
you
a
want to do,
loss
baby.
of
We're not
10.
letting you do it. Let's go.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
Guys, I'm trying to eat this chicken pot pie right here, man. I'm trying to eat this chicken pot pie, man.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet.
Now he goes to the other side with that
It's a little
play.
bit easier for this
I
halftime.
gotta recognize that play,
There's some
guys.
highlights here.
Yes, we do.
A gain of 22. Now Wilson on first down. And that's
Come on!
away. It's incomplete. Strong safety Landon Collins, the one who got a hand in there, knocked it away. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Don't let him catch it. Don't.
A second down carry for Process.
There we go.
Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down.
I hate these kind of games, man. I really do.
Because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground.
Running the same play over and over and over. Here we go. Stay with him. Stay with him. Stay with him. Stay with him.
Flush to his right.
Get him.
He can run for it, and he will. And they're going to have another first down here.
Had it locked down, guys. Had it locked down.
32-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson.
You and I both know most coaches are really fearful about their quarterbacks running with the ball. They don't want them to take that big hit. I don't think they worry about that with Russell Wilson. He's so smart in what he does.
I see that 3-5, I'm going with this cover 1.
Here's second and 10 out from about the 32. Wilson now going to throw again. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one.
Getting that in there.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down.
There we go.
And the Redskins do get to him. He goes
That's it right there.
for a sack.
He's out of field goal range.
Go
for it.
coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. Nope. Guarantee the head coach is like, don't get crazy.
We got games like this, guys. You can't play sim. I can't play sim on games like this. Can't do it.
Thank you, and we welcome everyone back.
This guy literally is playing the same plays on offense and defense. Literally.
The second half bring as we are now back underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, let's go back to the play that worked. Got to get him out of this cover 4 drop 2.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight. Maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the third quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48, and they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Now he's going to run up the middle.
36 power. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Told you.
Down, Process.
Told you.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down.
I'm surprised he ain't going back to the stretch. Oh, there it is.
2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now a give, right side. Carson, and they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
He's expecting man. Let's see if we can throw him out.
He'll find Metcalf. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. They missed a field goal earlier, so possibly as a result, that's why they're going to try to go for it here on 4th down. Now it's Wilson. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Back.
Now it's Carson. The tackle by Cole Holcomb.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Right there, 56. Okay, just like that. Just like that.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. He's got Lockett. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Check curls, check curls, check curls. 36. Run left. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Sorry about my phone, guys. Usually I shut it off.
They'll look to throw.
Silencing it anyway.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Montez Sweat able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
I'm almost done. I'll get it for you.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Hey, 0. Let's go. Short. Number 53. Mike 53. Danny.
Wilson. And he fires one. It's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the predictions I saw had the game in the 30s, so a little bit lower scoring than we expected. But a lot of fireworks down the stretch, all by Kansas City. But how about San Francisco? Had the lead in the ball, under 12 minutes to go, and held Kansas City to 10 points through 3 quarters. And somehow they're winging their way back to San Francisco, trying to understand how they lost that game.
Yeah, not only did Kansas City win it, but they end up winning it by 11 points. They didn't see that coming at all. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Watch tight end. Three down. Go. 57. Mike, 57. Here we go, D.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins. That'll be caught. It's Steven Sims. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 23 yards the pickup there.
1st down, Washington.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Let's go, defense. Hey, here we go. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Check. Watch 54.
with a play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. And that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back.
Got to get off and get away from Bobby Wagner, man.
On first down, it's Haskins. And incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Strip that ball. Mike 57. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
2nd and 10 now. Haskins nowhere to escape, and he goes down. K.J. Wright coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, this Seahawks defense, man, I tell you.
Check.
Now Haskins, 3rd and long. Open man is Sims. He's got it. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
Nobody can play Hollywood straight up. Everybody plays the same play over and over and over and over. Eventually, I figure out how to get around it. Let's run the football, man.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. It's 1st and 10 from the 12.
Check 50.
This is Geis, and they'll go backwards
That defense
here.
ferocious, bro.
To the 14. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Another example of just a dominant performance by this defense.
Yeah, you hear all the time about teams that try to steal signals from the other side and try and learn their signs and their tendencies. It's almost like they get the answers to the exam the night before and were well prepared for this final.
Oh, I tried to cut inside.
And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. You don't see that a ton, do you? A cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel
This
like
defense is too
nothing's
good, guys.
pressuring him
This
on his
defense is
side
too
of the
good,
field.
man. I'm just going to stand on
Sees
the ground
the
and go
ball's
for
moved
3.
to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
And they'll rally and stop
Late
it short
defense.
of the first down at about the 6. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
Hopkins' kick is
First
good.
field goal threw me off because
And
I
it's
didn't realize it was
3-0.
all
It's
Madden.
the Redskins strike first. Well, it took a while to get something, anything, on the scoreboard, but we finally have our first points in the
Guys
contest.
always try everything against me, man. They put it on all
stand
Madden.
up in the way that these defenses are
They ain't playing no default. They want their team playing good. They put it on all Madden.
Yeah, those 3 points look like a miracle right now.
At their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. I tell you what, it's kind of hard to imagine. They have not scored a single point, and yet they're in this position, a touchdown drive
There we
here,
go.
and they're in the
There
lead.
we go, baby.
Normally, when you have 0
go.
on your side of the ledger on the scoreboard, you're a little bit discouraged. But when they look over and see their opponents, they don't see a number that's way out there. They don't see a number they can't
Go.
attain. In fact, they can get it right here on this drive and potentially take the lead.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the 4th quarter. Just rely more on the passing attack.
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football.
I'm trying to make sure I don't run commit
right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try to find some targets in the open field downfield.
Now Wilson, buying time to his left. And he's going to keep it here. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
Yeah, he's going back to the stretch. Going back to the stretch.
So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10.
Check 99. Run pass, run pass. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Shift, shift. Hey, hey. 18. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Tight dog, tight dog.
This is Carson. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run.
I was getting ready to run commit right there, but every time I think I got it, man, I get beat.
On that play.
I'm going to be patient. Just don't let him score a touchdown.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Go. Go.
Wilson. He hits his running back, Procise. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Out of the gun,
get him.
Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Montez Sweat bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight.
Take your time.
3
Don't
points
accidentally run
separating
commit.
these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
He's made all his 4th downs, haven't he? Woo, man. Success on 4th down is so high in this game.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for.
Touch 50, touch 50.
They're going on 4th down. It's
Yes.
Wilson. Oh, no,
Yes.
they lost the football.
Yes.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And
And the
it'll be a
same
turnover
play
on
over
downs.
and over
On
and
plays like this, when the
over.
ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back.
All right, guys, let's run this clock out. I'm sorry the game was like this, but y'all see how it was.
Everyone else is
See,
trying
run
to
commit.
execute what they're supposed
No, I'm
to do
running
on
the ball,
offense,
guys.
and
I'm
usually
running the ball.
looking in the other direction.
I got the lead. I'm running the
downfield,
ball. Here we
or
go.
moved away from it. In this case, though, the teammate is able to come up with the ball.
A 1st down run, not going to get them a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the Seahawks' 44-yard line.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Here's Geis. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down.
Alert 3. Let's 57's right. Ain't no shit. Let's right. Under 10.
Again, they run. Again, it's Geis. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This officially a 55-yard attempt.
Oh!
And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Maybe an important fourth quarter miss as this stays a three-point game.
Yeah, now overtime is very much in the equation here. Just what you mentioned, a three-point game. They get a drive, put it through the post. We could have some free football, couldn't we?
Slam, slam, slam. Kill, kill, kill. Left half, left half. Check three, check three. Guys, listen.
The drive starts with C.J. Procise. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Wilson, after the play fake to Wilson, steps away.
Yes!
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
Triple coverage.
Jason Myers now for the extra point. So he missed his lone field goal try, but he's got this one as that
was basically a Hail Mary.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. One possession game, time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go.
If I can break a tackle, man. If I can break this tackle.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
That's got to be a long day. 57's the mic. Watch 57. Watch the run. Watch the run.
He'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium. That certainly applied here, didn't it?
And that almost felt like opening up a time capsule, didn't it? Old school football, low scoring, close game. What a way to finish it up.
You loved it, didn't you? You loved the defenses.
I certainly did. Brought back the images of the game of old.
No biggie, man. It's no biggie. No biggie. Good game, beat and teach. Andre Collins, good game, man. Good game. All right, everybody, you saw it. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're new to the channel, welcome to Hollywood Sports. I hope you had a good time. I hope it was good enough to hit that subscribe button. And as always, hopefully, I will see you, and you on my next video.
NFL.
Thanks for watching.
It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long.